Hi, this is Richard Chamberlain, and welcome back to the Protecting Your Family's Future podcast. This is episode number 133, and today we're going to be talking about, are inheritances taxable? That question comes up when we're sitting down with clients and we're designing their estate plan. We get an estimate of what their total estate is, who their beneficiaries are, and what each beneficiary might receive. And they will often ask, well, are my beneficiaries going to have to pay tax on that? Now, last week we talked about estate taxes. That's the tax on the estate that is paid before beneficiaries receive anything. This question is really about income tax. So, are my beneficiaries going to have to pay income tax on what they receive from my estate? And the answer to that is it depends. Usually, an inheritance is not going to be taxable. There is no income tax paid on a gift. There is income tax paid on income that is received, and an inheritance is not income. If a person has a house and a bank account, and the house is sold, and the proceeds and the total estate's distributed to the beneficiary, then that is not income. That is just money that's been distributed to the beneficiary as part of the inheritance. It's not taxable income. The beneficiary does not need to pay income tax on that. However, depending on what the assets are, there may be income inside the assets that need to have income tax paid on those assets. So the most common examples of that would be an IRA or an annuity or savings bonds. These are assets that have deferred income inside them. And let's just take an IRA, for example. If you have $100,000 in a traditional IRA, if you take money out of that IRA, then you're going to have to pay income tax on it. Well, when your beneficiaries inherit that IRA, then they're still receiving an IRA. And when money comes out of that IRA, they will have to pay income tax on it. Now, they do have options on how fast they take the money out. They can withdraw it all at once. They can withdraw it over 10 years, maybe longer, depending on who they are. But as money comes out of that IRA, it will be taxable. And so they will have to pay income tax on part of it. So while generally an inheritance does not involve income tax to the beneficiaries, there are times when income tax will be included in what a beneficiary receives. So if you are receiving an inheritance, you might ask the trustee or the executor of the estate, am I going to have to pay income tax on any of this? And the answer to that will depend on where the money came from. Was it from the sale of a house and a bank account, or was it IRAs and annuities, things that have income tax inside them? So I hope that's helpful for you today. If you have questions about your own estate planning and you need some help, if you're in Ohio or in Michigan, we can help you. Just reach out to us. Our contact information is in the show notes, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks.